Avatar, arise from your slumber. The Guardian has invaded Britannia, and Lord British has summoned you for your final adventure. In order to view your surroundings, simply move your mouse. If you wish to move, press and hold the right mouse button. You can also use the cursor to interact with objects. When you are close enough to use an object, the cursor will turn green if placed over the object. If you wish to use the object, click the left mouse button. For my next piece of counsel, left-click on the golden ankh that will appear by your bed. Your first task is to prepare for your adventure. Make sure you collect all of your supplies before you leave your home. Surely you will not go adventuring without clothes. I think your clothes are in the bathroom through the other door. Many objects are operable. It will be useful for you to experiment. Perhaps you should try to turn on the lights in your room. Just move close enough to the light switch so that your cursor is green when placed over the switch. Then click the left mouse button to turn the lights on and off. I have marked special items of interest, so be sure to examine these. To wear your clothes, drag them with the left mouse. Notice the tool belt at the bottom of the screen. Items placed here may be used by left-clicking on the icon shown on the tool belt, or by pressing the corresponding function key. To place an item into your tool belt, left-click and drag it onto the desired slot. To remove an item from your tool belt, press the Q key to free your cursor from the center of the screen, then drag the items off of your tool belt. Don't forget to press the Q key again to lock the cursor back into the middle of the screen. To put items into your backpack, left-click and drag them onto the backpack icon. To view the contents of your backpack, press the B key. Once the backpack is open, you may drag items out of the backpack and place them in the world. Right-click on the backpack to close it. Press J to read your journal. You will find that it contains a great deal of critical information for your quest. You can left-click in the table of contents to go directly to various chapters. To return to the index, left-click on the ribbon. Right-click on the journal to close it. You will be able to save the state of your deeds from this moment hence within this tome. You can sit in chairs and lie down in beds, Avatar. Left-click on the seat of the chair or couch to sit in it. Beds will work in the same manner. You still have much to learn before you travel to Britannia. Visit the training area on the northwest side of your house. To equip your sword, drag it onto yourself. Pressing the Tab key will put you into combat mode, and you will draw your sword. While your sword is drawn, pressing the left mouse button will make you thrust with your sword. Press the Tab key again to sheath your weapon. Do you remember this game? You may find you are more nimble than you think. You can move in all directions. Try traversing the hopscotch board by pressing the Control or Alt keys at the same time as the right mouse button. Using all three together will move you backwards. To equip your bow, drag it onto yourself. Don't forget to pick up the arrows sitting nearby. Pressing the tab key will put you into combat mode, and you will arm your bow. Clicking the left mouse button will draw back an arrow, and releasing the button will fire it. Press the tab key again to unready your weapon. Did you bring the key from your desk? Locked doors will be... Britannia can be a dangerous place. So be sure to practice your combat and swimming skills here in the woods near your home. Once you feel you have mastered them, seek out the... You can climb many objects, such as this log. To do so, move very close to it and press the C key.
Welcome, traveler. Please be seated. Welcome, traveler. Please be seated. Greetings, Avatar. Britannia awaits. This will be your ultimate challenge. The final battle for the destiny of Britannia. If you take this journey, you will never return to Earth again. Nor shall you return to Britannia. Are you now prepared for this most important quest?
How should I prepare myself?
You must first search this forest. There is much you can learn here that will help you on your journey. You need to learn swimming and combat before you can travel to Britannia. Are you ready?
What journey?
Long have you been the savior of Britannia. 8 times before you have made this trip and saved Britannia from utter destruction. This time, you must finish the task. For after this journey, your future lies on a different path. Have you mastered combat, swimming, and the use of your equipment?
I am ready.
Good. Then let us begin the reading. I shall ask you a series of 7 questions. Give each question serious consideration. Your answers shall determine how you will begin your journey to Britannia. During a pitched battle, you see a fellow knight desert his post, endangering many as he flees. If you saw him set upon by several enemies, would you show justice or sacrifice?
Risk the sacrifice of my own life to save him.
You are but a peasant shepherd, but you have been discovered to be the sole descendant of a noble family long thought extinct. Will you show honor or humility?
Honorably take up the arms of my ancestors.
You have been prohibited by your absent lord from fighting. If you saw your friends in a close-pitched battle, would you show honesty or valor?
Show valor and aid my comrades, knowing I can deny it later.
You have been taught to preserve all life as sacred. If a man were fatally stung by a venomous serpent and begged for a merciful death, would you show compassion or spirituality?
Show compassion and end his pain.
A burly knight accosts you and demands your food. Will you show valor or sacrifice?
Valiantly refuse and engage the knight.
You have sworn to uphold a lord who participates in the forbidden practice of torture, and each night you hear the cries of tortured prisoners. Will you show compassion or honor?
Show compassion by reporting the deeds.
You manage to disarm your mortal enemy in a duel, and he is at your mercy. Will you show compassion or valor?
Show compassion by permitting him to yield.
Avatar, you have favored the virtue of compassion. You will start your journey on the path of a bard. To help you on your way, your dexterity will be increased when you go through the portal to Britannia. Your ability to learn combat skills shall be great. Once you arrive in Britannia, you will find a chest of supplies appropriate to your chosen path that I have left for you in the Tower of Stonegate. Use these supplies wisely, Avatar. Good luck. Once in Britannia, seek out Lord British, the wise ruler of the land. Go now to Britannia. Your fate awaits you.
you'll find that swimming is easy. While moving, look down to dive down. If you hold the control or Avatar, the Guardian must be aware that you are called to Britannia. Fortunately, the Gazer is a magic creature. And the Guardian obviously knows you are here, Avatar. You will not be safe here at Stonegate for long. Unlike on Earth, you are now vulnerable. There is also a chest of equipment in the corner of this room set for you by the Gypsy. Press S to access your spell book. You will need to cast Ignite on the torch at the end of the hall to remove the force field that blocks your way. To cast Ignite from your spell book, click on the Ignite spell icon. After the book closes, position the blue reticle over the unlit torch and left-click to magically ignite it. Spell icons may also be dragged into your tool belt, just like items. Press S to access your spell book. You will need to cast Ignite on the torch at the end of the hall to remove the force field that blocks your way. To cast Ignite from your spellbook, click on the Ignite spell icon. After the book closes, position the... Perhaps you have a spell that might be able to dispatch the vermin that guards the switch. Try the stone spell on the rat. Spell icons may also be dragged into your tool belt, just like items.